We're going to be going over ES longs, a trade I took last week on Friday. I was just a key level. So we're going to be looking at delta, and we want to see negative delta coming into the area. So negative delta represents aggressive selling, right? So we want to see this. We want to see aggressive selling. The second thing we want to see is volume, and in particular with volume, we want to look at shifts of volume, right? We want to see the volume shifting, and that's something we're going to be going over on the footprint chart. It's very interesting because now I'm going to bring people's attention to the footprint chart. So let's understand the footprint chart and how we can dissect this to our advantage, right? So when we have the bid and the ask and we have the volume profile, we can see some very interesting things, right? We can see things that we can't see from a regular candlestick chart. So we're going to be dissecting these 4 candles on the footprint chart. But you can see the volume is decreasing. When we see a decrease in the volume as price moves down, this shows us that there's a lack of interest at lower prices. So already as a trader, when you're entering a bullish fair value gap, when price comes into this kind of bullish fair value gap over here, this 15-minute fair value gap over here, as price comes into this fair value gap, if we decrease in volume, a decrease in volume means there's a lack of interest. So just by reading the numbers, it's very basic once you understand this, but just by reading the numbers, we're able to gain such an edge in understanding who is aggressive. So when you don't see any aggressive buyers and you see lots of selling pressure, lots of aggressive sellers, and the market fails to move up, this is what indicates a move higher, because it shows us that there's passive buyers that are absorbing the aggressive sellers, and that stops them from moving the price down, and that's why we want to be buying. And that's essentially a sneak peek into how you can use ICT with order flow.